Imagine a cat sitting on a rooftop. Then suddenly, the cat loses balance and falls from the building. Based on Newtonian physics, the cat should be experiencing an acceleration of 9.8 meters per second squared, otherwise known as gravity. But what if I told you that while gravity isn't technically a force and that a cat is not falling? Good day, I'm Hans and I will show you the beauty of gravity and what explains it all. The General Theory of Relativity. General relativity states that gravity is not a force, but rather a distortion of time and space. Einstein explained in his decade work of general relativity that objects with mass distort the fabric of time and space dimensions. To better explain this, let's imagine the Earth moving in the space-time dimension. Without any large masses influencing the path of the Earth, the planet will just move on a straight path through space-time. But then, when we put the Sun into the equation, somehow, the Earth now revolves around the Sun. So, why is that? Well, the Earth is not caught up to any forces drawing it near the Sun, but instead, the Earth is traveling on a straight line distorted by the mass of the Sun. In simple terms, matter tells spacetime how to curve, while spacetime tells matter how to move. So how does this spacetime thing correlate to a cat falling? First, we shall take note of Einstein's equivalence principle, which states that free fall is just the motion of objects following their natural path in spacetime. If the cat is not under any influence of distortion of spacetime, the cat will just follow a straight path. But as we know it, the Earth also distorts the fabric of space and time, where the lines are now pointing towards the Earth. The cat will then follow these distorted lines and will find itself back to the Earth's surface as it is blocking its path. A simpler explanation would be that the Earth is constantly accelerating right into our feet, while spacetime is constantly compressing the Earth due to its mass. This way, the Earth is literally catching us from our natural path in spacetime. If there is no gravity, then why would objects follow a certain straight path in spacetime, like a leaf falling from a tree? This is where the fourth dimension, time, explains it all. Time can be thought of as a frame-by-frame instances of the space dimension, giving it the illusion of movement. Here, you can see a single frame of a falling leaf. But when continued, the space dimension where the leaf is located keeps getting distorted perpetually towards the surface of the Earth for each frame. This gives the illusion that the leaf was falling due to an unknown force, but it was just the distortion of spacetime all along. This is just the tip of the iceberg behind the genius and wonders of General Theory of Relativity. I do hope that you have learned something today and see the world in a new manner.